e24.
So, and we had Aaron was with us a couple weeks ago when we had the rap group on.
Yeah, yeah.
So we like to have a variety of people on, and then we like to act like hosts. Act.
Nope.
Act.
Well, Aram and Nate.
Nate had some stuff to come up. He was going to be on last night, but I think he's going to be back full time next week. Also, he's going to. We're going to get on Spotify, and we're going to start putting the shows that we do on here. Hello, Tara. They're going to start airing at 10 p.m. on 88.7 until we start the live radio show back. So that's something. And also, Victoria and maybe a couple other people might start working on a serial killer podcast that we might put up on Spotify as well. We want to continuously start doing things now that we're monetized. Videos going out all the time. We're averaging almost 900 views every 2 days.
That's great, man.
Speaking of the podcast, Adam, we need to get a bunch of people together that'll be willing enough to do the voice acting series for the Earth's Last Hope podcast.
Yes, and we can put that together as well. So we're open to any and all ideas. The goal is to make, as it is with most people, I guess, that do YouTube, is to make a living doing the show. Basically, hey, Chris, basically making a living from our passion. Because I'm sure you had rather play music completely for a living, sketches, and do the show, and the same for me. And now we're slowly getting to that point, and it's taken 3 years, but we're at the point where the hard work, the snowball's starting to get a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
In the right direction. So tonight?
The snowball's getting fat.
Yes. It started off teeny tiny, and then now it's like the size of Frosty's head. Like that old cartoon movie, the old cartoon Frosty from
Happy birthday.
Yeah, that one. So, and one good thing, I enjoy doing the daytime shows, but the nighttime shows are where the ratings are. So, because our nighttime shows always get more views than the daytime shows, but I guess because people are
Speaking of the snow,
the other job.
Noticed there was this one scene in that movie, Frosty the Snowman, that when they were naming him, all the kids are spouting out these names, and there was this one kid, I swear, I think this kid was supposed to be off the wall or something. He was touched in the head or something. Some kid's like, how about Harold? How about we name him John? Then you got this one kid's like, Bert. I swear to God, there's a scene like that.
I can't remember that. Next
time you watch it, look for it. But yeah, I swear to God, there's this, he starts off, so he's like, Bert.
Sally, Tara, thank you. She said she's proud. She's proud. So a great response tonight. It's been really fun. Now, Michael, who's been some of your influences? What would be an influence that might surprise some people, considering the music that you play and typically gravitate toward? There's always some artists that the musician likes that are outside norm, what their norm is.
I'm a huge Eric Clapton fan. Prince. Some Prince, man. That just goes back to my guitar influences, I suppose. I used to be a long-haired hippie at one time in my life. I used to live down south in South Carolina, in Charleston. Played for a living down there for a couple of years.
Okay.
With the long hair, down to here. We were hippies.
Now, when Aaron is the father, he wears a wig. It's not really long, but it's more like a mullet, I guess you could say.
Perfect.
It looks good. It looks nice. Now, say this. Now, you've recorded been in the studio recording albums in the past, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I have before.
Now, do you enjoy that more or live on stage?
I'm definitely stage, definitely being live on stage. I've got, I think all my passion is there, but I do enjoy recording a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's just a whole different environment. I've never been in a studio before where I've had enough, I guess, time and money to just do what you want to do, like be able to be creative for like 2 months or something, you know.
We put together we made an album, a comedy album, several years ago. We were only in studio for about 2 weeks, and we had to kind of rush because we, limited money and limited.
Right.
And so, a couple of people and I, we wrote the music and the lyrics pretty quickly. Pretty quickly, but we wrote it, and then we went into. They had spring break. It was during spring break, and then we went into the studio during spring break, and then quickly recorded. And obviously, it wasn't exactly what we had wanted, but the experience itself will be something that everyone that was in the studio will remember for the rest of their life.
Yeah, it's a different beast.
Yeah, some of those people, that might have been the only time that they've been in the studio.